Hello, you fucking dickheads, I'm back, right? And I told you I was gonna carry on. So here's how I got an entire gang after me in my academy. What it was is I love to just piss people off to the max. Like I am a wind up merchant. And it started I was having my dinner, right, and I think it was panini. Like dry panini, yeah. But I thought it would be funny to just start winding these people up I knew were in a gang. And so I wound them up all day, basically just like being an annoyance to them, like moving things out of the way, causing issues for no reason, like getting the math book thrown at. And then it came to the next day, dinner time. I got the tray of dinner, just flung it up in the air, and they was pissed. They was very angry at me. And this is how it started. I was scared to go to a certain area because of it. So after that, as any rational human being would, they'd be very pissed off because the dinner's all over the floor, all over the blazer, and that. So they went to swing on me. I swung back. I got my dinner tray, whacked him round the head with it. Don't do what I did. It was very stupid. The teachers was like at the other side of the room, so like basically where the big open doors were, to go outside into the playground. And basically the fight was, I think it lasted about 20, 30 seconds. And I got a few punches in on them. I won like that fight. Not really gonna lie, you know. And then after that, the following lesson, they were getting just stared at. And then I realised, oh shit, wait, they're in the gang, aren't they? This gang like made up of like 100 people. It was stupid. Like, but not all 100. Not every single one of the people in that gang, 100 people, was like violent. After school, I just walking out lesson, and the one who tripped me up, I went fighting them. The teacher came and broke it up though, pulled me out of the way, took me to office, explained, like, told me what were happening. And I was basically just being a dickhead saying, I was just dickhead, and I were trying to get to him and swung on him. And eventually they called my parents, sent me home. And so I got like suspended for like, I think like 4 days. So I went to school after them 4 days. So I go back to school. Any rational human being would be like, yeah, let's not fight them. Doing like a massive gang. And the deal of drugs. Yeah. I said nah. Said nah. So I was sat in my maths class doing my work. They started like tapping me on the shoulder saying, oh, you're going to get out of school? And I'm like, oh, am I? And well, basically, I ended up getting my maths book, hitting him round the fucking head with it, getting the ruler. I threw one at someone, some John Wick shit, because the other one being a dickhead as well. I got sent out of the class. I had to stay in the teacher's office for the full day. After school, I was trying to get out of school with my mates. My mate walked a separate way. I'd got halfway up, like home, and then I got jumped. They kicked my head in. All my fucking trousers got ripped. They were kicking my head in for at least like 5 minutes. They was kicking the shit out of me. Blood everywhere. I had cracked my teeth. I had a bad headache, bruises all over the left side of my ribcage, just absolutely bad. Like, obviously not hospital for it, but bad. And this is where you'd think, oh, at that point, I think I'd stop winding them up. No. The next day, I went into school, found one of the guys who kicked my head in, and we at school like had these like, what you call like, this tree. I snapped a branch off a tree. Yes, I snapped a branch off a tree. Don't ask ya. And I went after the guy and I swung it at him. It wasn't a big branch. It was like, I don't know, not that big. I don't know, 3 4 maybe. I don't know. It wasn't that big at all. But I whacked him with it. And then obviously the teacher runs like, he's like, what are you doing like that? And then he takes the stick off me. I get sent up straight after that. And I'm hanging out with my mate after this. Like, I got on. Then my mate finished school. He came out of school. Came to meet me. Hanging out for a bit at Lock Park. I'm just going to call this guy. Let me just think of a name for this guy. Unless I want to choose his real name. Oh, right, I don't want to choose his real name because of reason. Let's just call him Bart, right? Bart, Jesus, that's a good name, like, yeah. But basically, about hanging out, and we saw some of the people who went to keep my head in. Been all over a lot of part. There was parents everywhere. Like, they were just chilling. And well, basically, it's just a massive fight ensued after that. Yeah. What happened is police got involved because it was really bad. We were just throwing punches at each other, kicking each other and everything. My mate, he was doing football, and he had these football boots on. So when he kicked someone, he really damaged them because of it. They ran off after it because his leg was fucked. And we were just trying to park. The police came, his mother came, and well, yeah, we ain't getting put in the police car. I got taken on, my friend got taken on. Yeah, by the way, we was on like 15, 16, maybe 17. But yeah, that's not the point. And then I went to school like a few days later because, well, yeah. And then I was warned that the entire gang was after me. The entire 100 of them was after me, and if they ever saw it, they were going to kick my head in and my friends. Yeah. So I ended up having to be in a room in school for like 4 months, right? Because they were threatening and everything. That was fun. Let me just sit with our teacher. Wait. Just fun. Well, no, I had teacher for like 3-4 days. But then I went into this thing called Nurture. And basically a thing where not a kids kid or people needed extra help. So I was in there. But everyone's funny story times about Nurture. Very funny. I threw a table at someone. Well, tried to throw a table at someone after throwing it with no cards at him, and I hid in the room like a bitch. Yeah, I hid like a bitch because he was pissed. There was no. The reason I threw the no cards was just because I thought it would be funny. It wasn't. But yeah. Anyway, I was threatened. I tried to go to Kendra. I got chased by about 10 of them. I ran as fast as my legs could fucking carry me. I ran so fucking fast for like a straight 7 minutes or something like that. I after I was fucked, like I just nah. But yeah, after that, I never went to Kendrick ever again. I kept getting threats when I was at school, and that I had a few fights with them again in school because I thought it was funny. But I never went to Kendrick because I would being a bitch. I was not going to get my head kicked in by all of them. Because someone apparently handled knives and I weren't going to deal with it. Which, yeah. Basically, that's the story how I got an entire gang on me. Because I was being childish. Like, I am very childish. Like, I am probably the most childish person you'll ever meet in your entire life. Like, even if it's stupid to do something, I'll do it anyway just for the fact that I might think it's funny or something like that. I'm dumb. Really, really, really dumb. I'm the type of person, when it says, find X, yeah? So I circled, on my actual exam, G says this, I circled X and I went, when it asks how you found that, explain how you found X, yeah? I just looked at the paper and found it, and that were about it, really. I mean, I just used my eyes, like, yeah. Pretty sure I failed that one, probably did. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Story times are coming back. Yeah. Also, next gameplay might be doing on Battlefield. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, moral of the story, don't be a fucking retard like me. Or do.